Morning, YouTube. Just checking to see if I didn't have my camera the other way. Little heater going. You can call it Little Buddy. Apparently there's a company out there that sells Buddy heaters. My new secret weapon came in the mail. Can you read that? Can you read what it says? 1,000 cuts. It's supposed to be 30 times. It's supposed to last 30 times longer than a cutoff wheel. Well, we will see. I bought them strictly to do those sealed units. So we'll find out. Yeah, temperature's going to be dropping today, so he will not be used. He will start being used. I got them all ready. Got the wood done. Pipes are clean. Well, they weren't dirty. I added to the length of the outside pipes. So, anyways, drill bit ready. Grinder ready. I got to go outside and cut one of them sealed units up. I want to see if this is worth it. Mind you, if that doesn't work very well on the sealed units, it'll do fine for cutting all the copper off my motors. So we're going to go outside and play. You might as well come for the walk. Take the drill. I got you in my hand. This is going to be a little awkward, so bear with me. It's not too bad out. Actually, I might get the lawnmower out and do the grass one more time before winter. All my sealed units are over here. I'm going to drain the oil out of them. They don't play well when there's oil in them. Still got some copper nuggets on them too. Can take that off yet. You all seen the trays I kept. Need a bigger table. Those things are heavy. There we go. Okay. Drill a couple holes. Well, that don't help. I don't have a very sharp bit. I'll be right back. There, you're a little bit closer. Or a lot of bit closer. A lot of bit, little bit, there's a little bit. I brought two just in case. Oh, forward, not reverse. Okay, I gotta invest in some new bits. This is good thick steel. At least this one's biting anyways. Okay. Are you draining? Yes, we're draining. Otherwise I'd be wasting my time. Okay, those are draining. I'll be right back. That is such nice clean oil that comes out of these guys. He's still draining. I guess it's gonna be a while. Oh, that drill bit's no good either. I guess I might as well continue on, right? More holes. It's fairly thick steel. I see why if you buy a plasma cutter you'd need a certain size. Because if you buy the low grade plasma cutter it won't even cut this stuff. It's thicker. It's almost 1/4 inch. That's pretty thick. At least the big guys anyways. Imagine the ones that come out of the big central units. Still draining? Yeah, a little bit. Not too shabby. It's my new gloves. One downfall about these. I had cream on my hands. This yellow's on the inside too. It turned my fingers yellow. Other than that, they're nice gloves. They give you some grip. You still leaking? I guess if you sit a certain way. I guess I should have put it in the corner so I could stand them up properly, right? This ain't gonna get rid of all the oil. It is a start. Right? Is it still dripping like that? Yep. What about you? You done yet? Yeah, it's probably because they're not breathing, right? Get some air in there. Yeah. Now I didn't think this all the way through, did I? I have them sitting in the oil. I did not think it all the way through. I should have used the rack. It's not like I don't have any. Get rid of these leaves. That's the problem with outside storage, too many leaves. I thought of putting a roof on here, but that's not going to help. It'll just hinder. Yeah, this is big enough. Here, knock everything for a poop. Get out of there. There we go. That's what I should have done, right? Can fit more in like that too. That's better. See, using the noodle. Work harder, not faster. Or work faster, not harder. See if we can get this guy drilled out. Alrighty. Now you're dripping. Can't tell. Hey. It's a dripping. Go with my glove. Yeah, it needs to be a little bumped up. Oh, that's aluminum. I didn't even know I had that laying there. There we go. This tray will hold quite a bit of oil, because these things aren't that full, I don't think. I hope not. It's still dripping. There you go. Still dripping. Yeah. Yep. Steady stream coming out of you. How about this guy? Yeah. You need to be lifted too, do you? Yep, needs to be lifted up a little bit too. That helping? Yep. Cool. Well, we'll let those drip dry. I wasted 14 minutes of your time. Had to back you up a little bit and bring in a tool. does that table look familiar? Johnny Swedish Scrapper built a really, really nice one out of wood. I said, darn, that looks like mine. Mine's out of steel. It has a bench vise attached to it. So I'm hoping it's going to help me out here. That's the hope anyways, right? There's always hope, right? You use the feet of the pipes to hold it in place, right? These are loose too. I didn't even use this thing and they're already loose. I guess the plan is to cut around them, right? That's the plan. Well, we'll see. Hang on. Wow, this is making for a long video, isn't it? Sorry. I had to check something for a minute. See how much of this is actually. Okay, you're not steel. You're not steel. These will actually sometimes just wiggle right out. Fridge magnet. Fridge magnet. You can put it on the fridge. Or it's just gonna break. There we go. More copper. I like copper. Have to get these out of the way to cut anyways, right? Yeah, they're just breaking off flush. There's actually little bits of copper inside these things too. I know that much. I have taken them apart before. Everybody's saying they're worth it. They're worth it. Well, when you can kill a grinding wheel on doing one, that's not worth it because grinding wheels are not that cheap. But we're going to find out how well this grinding wheel cuts. Are you ready? Unlock. Okay, bring you back. I did everything but where that thing is. And yes, there's lots of oil still leaking out of this thing. So I more or less have to cut them, or drill holes in them and let them drip dry till the next day. Now I'm thinking. There we go. There's some bolts to undo, I guess. I don't even know what's holding it in there. Do you know what's holding it in there? Look at this. Nice copper motor in there, Little chunks of copper. It's those guys. Rivets. Awesome. Just what I needed. Okay, they're just sitting there. Wow. They didn't tell me the whole story. Side cutters. it's all copper. It's holding the tip and the wire. A little plug. Okay, there we have it. One motor. The bolts are on the bottom, of course, so it'd probably be better to undo the bottom and just take it out the top. Everything's oily. Now this is just tin shred. I know in a lot of your places, sorry, I don't think you're seeing all that. Oh yeah, you did. In your places there, some places that'll be 3-foot steel or 2-foot, whatever you call it. Here it's just tin shred. It should go for the heavier steel. I'll take the little piece of copper out of there yet. We leave no copper behind, right? Have you seen what I got from my copper? Yeah, watch me struggle for this little piece. There we go. Come on. Okay, so this will just go in my tin shred bucket. It's very heavy steel. Those blades don't cut as nice as I thought they would. But then again, it is a heavier steel, right? So now I can play with this in the garage. As it still drips. That's the other problem with that. Too much oil. Everything's coated in oil. See, I got a couple little pieces here that never made it in the bucket. Oh well, they will now. Anyways, there you have it. Alrighty, we're back in the garage. I'm gonna take the motor off this little block. Yeah. Take the motor off this little block thing. I guess holding it down would help. Have the drill against the deck. Okay. Voila. We have one copper motor. Now is it copper? All that work and it's not copper, would be upset. Looks coppery to me. Booyah. I don't even need him because this wire's so soft. Now this guy here I'll continue to take apart later. This is just steel. That's very well coated in oil. Not a paper towel on my roll. So, but we'll take him apart later because I do put him as irony aluminum. It's this guy we're after, right? Let me get set up here. Okay. See that? You can find the beginning of it. It all comes off just like that, see? Ooh. Oh, I had my propane heater running this morning, but the tank is empty. And you don't realize the tank is empty until all you do is smell non-stop propane. Okay. All these wires can come off of here. They have a nice little brassy look to them. Actually, I might be able to pull that out. Oh, too slickery. Little brassy end on them. Keep all the brass. Uh-huh. Didn't say the magic word. Okay. This keeps up. This video is going to go into overtime. I don't want that. Okay, why is there a truck in front of my house? Well, it ain't for me. It's a company out of Petrolia. Okay. I can never see it. The wood blends in with all the rest. Oh, this stuff will cut real nice with this guy. You know? So is it worth it? I don't know. We'll see how many cuts I can make with the grinder, with that one grinder wheel. If I can get 5 of them done with that one grinder wheel, I don't know. But that means you have to buy those things, because regular grinding wheels aren't cheap, and they don't last forever either. I might have my air hoses sold. Got somebody coming around at 5:30 tonight to bide them. I got two 50-footers that I don't use. They're like new. They don't have any. Oh man, that's a lot of oil in there. I gotta take a peek, see what's going on with this guy outside. Okay. We got them all cut. You should just slather it out because it's oiled in. This is the only spot where the oil is gonna help to your advantage. Make it slippery. But like I said, that's your call, your time, your effort. Use electric grinder. Holy moly, look at that. Lots of oil. That's the only problem with that. Too much oil. Prepare to get dirty. That's all I can say. It's not a bad amount of copper, I guess. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, that's for sure. Plastic's just kind of stuck underneath. And all I'm doing now is playing in the oil. There's your copper. There's your oil. I'd probably just wreck these gloves. They're not that cheap or expensive. They're not bad, but there you have it. You can see the wear on the blade. It's diamond encrusted. Some reason it looked like it wore more on the one. It's almost like I didn't have it running, you know, like. But that's her. But I would suggest electric grinder, not a battery one, because it took 2 batteries. So, and the battery heats up. Anyways, there you have it. Like, subscribe, and share or not. Yeah, I have to finish the rest of it up. It's over there, right there. So, yeah, now this is a very long video. It's 29 minutes. Sorry for making it that long. But, is it worth it? I don't know.